Please click the subscribe button and the notification icon. It will help us a lot.
I can't say that anything that I went through was ever expected, because it's like you just go in for the adventure. You don't know what's going to happen, really. I mean, I remember the first day I was hired. It was like, actually, I have to say, the very first day I was hired, the whole thing became an adventure. Not being in the studio, but being hired in Angoulême. I remember I was basically sent to Angoulême to start on the Ninja Turtles. I remember arriving there in my old little French car at 10 in the evening. I had been sent to a place where I was supposed to be received and like have dinner and then stay there for a while. And I get there, and I didn't know anything about the place. I get there, and it's like outside of Angoulême, and it's a manor. It's like a small castle. And I get there at 10 in the evening, it's all dark, and it's at this big gate, like castle gate. And I'm like, what is this? Am I at the right address? And then I see a guardian with his dog coming to the gate and like looking at me, like giving me a nod and opening the gate. And he's like, go to the big door of the manor. Like it was like a mini castle. Like, and so I'm like, what is this? So I go to the gate, I park at the door, I park in front of it, and it's like these two big wooden doors, like just like in the movies, and there's like the sculpted head on the door with the metal ring, and you take that ring and you just knock at the door, just like in the freaking movies. And I was like, what is this? Where am I? This is not an animation studio. This is not even an apartment complex. This is a freaking castle. So I'm there like 10 in the evening, and the door slightly opens, and there's like this tiny old lady who looks at me through the door, and she's like, okay, come with me. And I'm like, what is this? And she takes me to the kitchen, and there's no one in the entire castle. She's the only one, and she's like, I'm supposed to make dinner for you. The dinner is ready. You eat, and then I'll show you your room, and then I'll leave. So she leaves, and this is crazy. This is like a 17th century manor, and I'm alone in it at night, and it's creaking all over the place. Like you walk on the wooden floor, and it's like 17th century or 18th century wooden floor that is like squeaking and creaking like the whole. And just to go to the bathroom, like at night, it's at the other end of the hallway. And like just like in the movies, the electricity is like flickering, like it's old light bulbs, and it's kind of like yellowish light, and it's all flickering, and I'm like, this can't be real. Like I'm just and so eventually I stayed there for like 7 days, and I was the only person there. I mean, the cook would come, and the guardian was outside with his dog, and he was living in a separate house. And like for 7 days I was there, and I was like, this is not real. But it was real. And that's how I started animation. So, talking about unexpected things. But then it was the whole thing is an adventure. You never know where you're going to land and what you're going to be asked. And it was surreal just to be hired for the first time on Ninja Turtles. That I knew it from TV, and then suddenly you're like, you're a newbie on the series, and that's your job now. You have to deliver. So just that is just so unreal. So I mean, it's like anything happens, and you just have to be prepared for the next ride.